Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Today we're going to be talking about Gotham Knights. We're going to be revisiting the topic of this upcoming game by Warner Bros. Montreal. And for this video, we're going to be talking about a few things that fans should get excited for regarding this title. Now, the very first thing is this game, Gotham Knights, is going to be coming to the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, as well as next generation consoles. Now, why is this very exciting? Because with these next generation consoles, people are probably going to find themselves in a position where they may have to put out some $100 bills in order to acquire these new machines. But how about the other people who have PlayStation 4 consoles or Xbox One consoles that are not really that old? In their case, they'll still be able to participate and play this game and enjoy what the game has to offer. And if they probably want to go play a version on a newer console, if they have the money to afford that, they also have that option as well. And this was something that was teased earlier in the time that the crumbs of this game were being laid out by people in the industry who had insider information. They talked about this being something of a cross-gen title where players that were, getting the new console generations were going to be able to participate, as well as players outside. And then, you also have the PC community who will also be able to come in and enjoy this game regardless of the console changes. And we know that optimizing games for PCs don't seem to pose too much of a difficulty because these machines pretty much, have specific ranges that they can run. So the console side of things, we know that the PlayStation 4 is going to be getting it. We know that the Xbox One is going to be getting it, as well as the PS5 and the Xbox One X. And these options will make fans very excited in that aspect. The second thing follows this line as well, which is basically because we're going to be getting all of this, the game might be some sort of a games as a service model. Well, apparently one of the big shots there at Warner Bros. Games Montreal, Patrick Redding, has confirmed that this is not like a games as a service game. Instead, it is its own thing. It does have and seek to implement some aspects of it that will allow for a more huge community aspect where players can actually play the game together. But at the same time, it's not trying to implement something, say, similar to the Marvel's Avengers model. This game seems like it's going to have its own structure and its own unique path that it wants to follow regarding what a Gotham Knights game will look like. Basically a Batman themed game. Because it's a superhero game, there will be opportunity for collaborative type gameplay aspects, maybe using just you and perhaps an AI character that you can switch from back and forth. We're not really sure as to how they're going to implement this, but you can basically put aside the notion that you're going to be looking at a games as a service in terms of the model of what's already being implemented. Now, I personally, in my opinion, think that there will be aspects of it that will have, kind of a slice of what the new games as a service models are, but you will not be able to just basically dub this game as one of those kinds of games. It will be unique in its aspect because it has to follow the grounded, areas of games like this, which will be story driven, narrative driven, and even the RPG-esque nature of what this game seeks to be. And the final thing that I think fans are going to be excited for is, as much as there's going to be and has been shown to be a multiplayer aspect, there will be single player options within the game. As crazy as it sounds, there are a lot of people who enjoy playing their video games just by themselves. They do not want to have to deal with having to play with somebody else. For some people, it provides or proves some anxiety. It proves something that, they just don't want to deal with. And so them just playing the game by themselves is probably the best experience that they can ever have. Well, what that means is people like those will be able to enjoy a game like this and just basically play it the way they want, progress the way they want. And because they're playing single player, if that's what they prefer, then they're able to come back and play the multiple characters in their own single player progression and main them as they want. I personally will be primarily taking Batgirl as my main because that's one of my favorite Bat family members, and then followed by Jason Todd, the Red Hood. These are two of my favorite, Bat family members, hands down. I mean, other than the Batman himself, but there's no doubt that, you know, Batgirl and Jason Todd just stand out to me in the way that they both play a role in the Bat family, and even the way that they both fight. In the case of Jason, wielding his handguns; in the case of Batgirl, using a lot of similar techniques and tactics that she has basically adopted from, you know, Bruce himself, and, you know, leveraging that and being very smart as well. She's not just somebody who is just going to be fighting and being just kind of this brute force kind of character. There's no way. She has that poise, has the brains, and also has the bronze. So there's so much that we can be excited for in this game. I just wanted to highlight 3 of them for you guys here in the audience, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Are these things exciting enough for you? Do you think that there are other things or more that could be exciting, or add just a little bit more flavor for you as this game ensues? Let me know in the comment section, and we'll keep the conversation going. And that's it for me today. I appreciate you guys' time and audience, and I'll hopefully see you in another video. Peace out.